welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jackie. I'm a mom, a wife, and now your best friend. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing y'all how I make my shrimp Alfredo, so stay tuned. Guys, so we're gonna start on our Alfredo sauce. Okay, so I got here 2 spoonfuls of butter. Okay guys, so you're gonna start wanting to melt the butter. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Okay, so now that the butter has melted, we're gonna go ahead and add heavy cream. Yes, I know most people use a roux for their Alfredo sauce, but I use heavy cream. It's kind of a cheat if you don't want to sit there browning the flour. Okay, next goes the heavy cream. I'm gonna add about 2 cups of heavy cream. And we're gonna wanna whisk, whisk, whisk to get the butter and the heavy cream to marry. So next, we're gonna go ahead with our shredded Parmesan. And this comes down to taste, guys. I usually add about like 3 to 4 cups because I love cheese. I think you already know that. Okay, I'm just eyeballing it. A lot of cheese. And Parmesan is really great. It's what gives the Alfredo sauce the nuttiness that you taste and the sharp tanginess. So while you're adding it, you're gonna wanna whisk because if not, it's just gonna turn into a big old ball at the bottom and burn, and nobody wants that. And make sure, guys, that you have your heat on low. Okay, guys, you want your cheese to completely dissolve into that heavy cream and butter. You see that? It's still not right. I know. You're gonna get tired of whisking, but keep going. Trust me, it's way better than store-bought Alfredo. Yeah, I said it. Okay, guys. So you see, no more. Well, still some stringy cheese, but not as much as before. There's no ball at the bottom. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is add garlic powder. And this is to your taste. I add about 1 to 2 teaspoons. Okay, don't be adding a whole tablespoon, a teaspoon. But I like to do it 1 at a time because else you're gonna get these big old chunks. And you don't want that. Nobody wants that. And remember, whisk, 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 whisk. So now we're gonna go ahead and add 3 shakes of nutmeg and 2 pinches of black pepper. And a pinch of salt. Okay, so you see how it's real liquidy now? Look, all of the cheese has dissolved. You see how there's no strings anymore? How it's starting to bubble? So, the Alfredo sauce is done. It probably took about 5 to 7 minutes of whisking the cheese. And you're going to want to continuously do it because you don't want it to sit at the bottom and become a big old blob and burn. Okay, guys. So, be sure to taste your Alfredo sauce before you say it's done. So, we're going to set that aside. Okay, guys. So as we were doing the sauce, I forgot to mention you should already have your water boiling, okay? Let me see. And today we're going to be using the Amish egg noodles, extra wide. I love these noodles, guys, and they're so inexpensive. They're like $3 or $4, and you can, well, I buy them at my local Walmart. We're gonna go ahead and just follow the instructions. I would like it al dente, which means firm. You're gonna want to watch these if you do use extra wide egg noodles because they cook really fast, and if they do cook too fast, then they're gonna get all mushy. You're just gonna want to add a capful of oil so they don't stick together. Okay, and then just add your pinch of salt to the boiling water. Okay guys, so we have right here about 1.5 pounds of peeled, deveined, washed, clean shrimp. Okay guys, so we have the skillet on medium. I got here 2 spoonfuls of butter that we're gonna add to the skillet. Okay guys, so once your butter has melted, you're gonna wanna place down your shrimp. Okay, so you know the secret to cooking mushrooms is do not crowd the mushrooms, do not crowd the shrimp. The same thing. You see them already turning pink? I think y'all know by now, pink means cooked. And you don't want your heat too high because then you're gonna burn the shrimp. Guys, if you're scared of being burnt, don't do what I'm doing and just go ahead and put them down with tongs, okay? I got them right here, but I prefer to do it with my hands. Don't be me and burn yourself, you know. Okay guys, so we got all our shrimps in. That is 1.5 pounds of shrimpies. Shrimp. So now you are gonna wanna use tongs to turn them over, okay? Do not be using your hands. You see how they're turning pink? Look at that. And shrimps, I love cooking shrimps because they do not take long to cook at all. And guys, if you do not want to go through the trouble of deveining them and peeling them, you know, yourself, then feel free to just go to the frozen section and get the ones that are already, you know, deveined and deheaded, peeled and all that for you. Okay, so into this, we're gonna add black pepper, 2 pinches worth of black pepper. This is optional if you want to, but I like to add pepper to mine, give it a little kick. 2 pinches. And go ahead and add garlic powder. This is to your liking. And we're gonna go ahead and add some fresh parsley. Oh, it smells so good with the butter and the parsley and the pepper and the salt and the garlic, guys. Okay guys, so now that they're all pink, they're all cooked, you can just go ahead and get the spoon and just mangle it in all that seasoning and that yummy butter. Of course, if you want to add fresh garlic, then you can. I just thought it's easier for me to just add garlic powder, but feel free to make it your own. And there you have it. Our Alfredo sauce is done, our garlics are done, and now to check on the noodles. And our noodles are done. Okay, so now I'm going to drain these and douse them in butter, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we got our drained noodles here. Gonna add that to the shrimp. Guys, I'm one of those people, or y'all, that like if anything's at the bottom, like if I'm having something in the licuadora, in the blender or something, I need to scrape it because it will drive me nuts. I'm just gonna fold the shrimp in with those noodles. And if you're one of those people, because I know there's a lot of those people that don't like to mix, you know, their protein with their noodles and their sauce, then you absolutely do not have to. I just prefer to. You can keep everything separate as is and just serve. Add some more butter. And also, if you don't like adding this much butter, if you think that the sauce and the shrimp has enough butter, okay, then you don't have to add the butter to the shrimp and noodles. I just prefer to because I love butter. I love cheese. You know, I eat good. So then once the butter is completely melted like this into the noodles and the shrimp, then you can go ahead and add your Alfredo sauce to the mixture. So we're gonna go ahead and take our Alfredo sauce, our yummy Alfredo sauce that we made earlier. Just go ahead and pour that all over. And guys, again, I did about 3 cups of sauce in total that we made, and 1 pound of pasta and 1.5 pounds of shrimp. Okay, so now again, be careful, be gentle, because you do not want to break up the yummy shrimps and you do not want to break up that egg noodle pasta. Or guys, just don't shudder yourself to do fettuccine or spaghetti or egg noodles. If you want to go ahead and do paninis or bow ties, you go ahead and do paninis and bow ties. And I like mine saucy, like this. If you don't, if you prefer a thicker sauce than to the Alfredo sauce, before even putting it in or anything, add flour or add more cheese. It's up to you. Okay guys, and now to plate it. Okay guys, so this is the finished product, and I just garnished it with some of that fresh parsley from earlier that we paired with the shrimp and some more Parmesan cheese. Okay guys, so this is the finished product, and I hope y'all like how I make my shrimp Alfredo. Remember, I did egg noodles, but you can do any noodles your little heart desires. So I'm going to leave, like always, all the ingredients and the directions step by step down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you know when I upload. Y besitos!